What's up, guys? We are back a little later today than usual for the episode of MLB Daily Picks. Games don't start till 7 tonight, so I figure I'd give myself a little break, look at more statistics, do more research, so we're going to win even more today, so you guys are in for a treat. This is MLB Daily Picks for June 4th, guys. 460 and 368 on the season. For the hecklers on YouTube that are saying I suck at picking baseball picks, let me see your full schedule. Please let me see all your picks throughout the year, and then go show me a record that is 92 games over 500. That's what I have to say to you guys. Make sure you subscribe to the Sports 2.0 Network on YouTube. We got a lot of great content as usual. I have a Floyd Mayweather versus Logan Paul show coming up later today at 3 o'clock. So make sure you check that out as well. We got a bunch of new panelists on there I'm going to be hosting. So you guys are in for a treat for that one. Let's get right into the show for today. We got Indians and Orioles to start. I don't trust either of these teams, but I'm going to go with the Indians. Aiken's on the mound, not pitched barely at all this year. Mejia is going for the Indians. It's going to be a light game for the pitchers. I think the Indians get the job done in Camden Yards. But again, 7:05. Don't watch this game. No one cares. Then you got the Nats and the Phillies. Max Scherzer going against Zach Wheeler. Very good pitching matchup. Love to see it. Two offenses that are struggling a little bit right now. I'm going to go with the Phillies, even though Bryce Harper is not in the lineup. Washington's been too sporadic. The Phillies have been sporadic. Who am I kidding? Both these teams have not been very good, but the pitching matchup is something to watch in this game. Even Scherzer's arm, though, is not going to be able to save the Nationals today. Phillies get the job done in game one. Then you go to the Marlins and the Pirates. I like the Marlins in this game. I picked against the Marlins yesterday. I picked the Marlins yesterday. Pirates pulled off the win. I like the Marlins today, though. They get the job done. Poteet on the mound, 2-1 on the year, going against Keller. Keller struggled 3-6. Now, that's not all his fault. Obviously, he hasn't gotten a lot of run support. Then you got the Red Sox and the Yankees. The rivalry is back for the first time this year. First of 19 games. Got my Yankees gear on. Who do you think I'm going with? I'm going with the Red Sox. The Yankees suck. That's my take for today. The Yankees are bad at baseball. They need to step their game up. I still believe they're going to win the American League East. I really do. I'm genuine about that. But the Yankees are not good at baseball. They need to be better. They really need to be better. They need a shortstop. You need a center fielder. You need someone to pick up the slack. You need a pitcher. They get that at the trade deadline. Maybe I'll start being a little more intrigued by them. But Red Sox get the win. This will be interesting. If the Red Sox go in there and take 3 games from the Yankees or take 2 of 3 from the Yankees, it's going to be a very, very interesting time in the Bronx. Booney is on the hot seat every time he sits on the bench in between innings. His ass is probably burning because it's so hot. Who knows? We'll see. But I like the Red Sox in this game. Then you got the Astros and the Blue Jays. It's Zach Greinke Day. I don't know if Zach Greinke has a day named after him, but I'm going to name a day after him. I love Zach Greinke. Most interesting guy in baseball. He can still pitch. He's throwing 89-mile-an-hour pitches. He's locating, and he's not missing. I think Vladdy probably gets a home run tonight because Zach Greinke, he's throwing meatballs in there when he does miss, but he doesn't miss much. I like the Astros overall. That lineup is deadly. They're the most dangerous team in baseball, so keep an eye out for them. Then you got the Dodgers and the Braves. Julio Urias going against Chase Anderson. Anderson been one of the bright spots of Atlanta's pitching rotation this year, but the Dodgers are back. I don't know if you saw it the other night, but Cody Bellinger kind of had 6 RBIs in the first inning. Dodgers scored 11 runs in the first inning, their most ever since moving to LA in 1958. The Dodgers are back. Cody Bellinger is back. This team is pretty hard to stop. Next few series coming up, you got the Braves for 3. You got the Pirates. You have the Rangers. And then you have one other team before you go back and you face the Padres. In the next 12 games, Dodgers have 4 3-game series. In the next 12 games, by the end of that stretch, they have to go to Petco Park in San Diego. They will be in first place in the National League West. Mark my words on that one. If they're not, they missed a huge opportunity because the next teams that they have on their schedule are horrendous. Then you got the Rays and the Rangers. I like the Rays. Rays have won about 17 in their past 18, 19 in the past 20, in that range. The Rays are really good at baseball. They're playing very well right now. Rangers are not good. Gibson is fantastic on the mound for them. One of the young, bright spots of that rotation, but Rays all the way. Then you got the Twins and the Royals. No one cares about this game. Go with the Royals. Brad Keller going against Matt Shoemaker. Matt Shoemaker's been horrendous. 5.9 ERA this season. Keller's been a little better, obviously 5.6, even though that's not good. Keller is 5-4 on the year, I believe, where Shoemaker Yeah, 5-4 there, and Shoemaker's 2-6. So about equal ERAs, but it's amazing what an offense will do for your record. Kind of sugarcoat your terrible ERA. Then you got the Tigers and the White Sox. Zach Turnbull going against Dallas Keuchel. Turnbull versus Keuchel. I like the White Sox in this game. Keuchel has not been good. Spencer Turnbull's been a lot better than Dallas Keuchel this season. But here's the thing. Keuchel's got the White Sox. He's got Yermin Mercedes. Yermin Mercedes just sees the ball and he hits the ball. Go with the White Sox. Then you got the D-backs and the Brew Crew. Freddie Peralta on the mound, man. There's no question about this. Go with the Brewers. A little peacock action on the mound for the D-backs. He doesn't do anything today. Freddie Peralta gets the job done. Big day for Yelly, and Brewers are making that climb to first place in National League Central. Then you got another National League Central matchup, the Reds versus the Cardinals. Kim going against Castillo. Look at that record for Castillo, 1-8 on the season. That's a little bit because he's pitched terrible. It's a little bit because he hasn't gotten offense in some games. The Reds, they were the best team in baseball for about 5 days. And then we said, okay, they're actually not good. Go with the Cardinals, please. Then you got the Athletics and the Rockies. I like the A's in this game. Frankie Montas going against John Gray. Go with the A's. Lock it up for the Athletics. And then you got Mariners, Angels. I went with the Angels last night, and why am I not surprised? I lost. You don't bet the Angels. So I'm going to take the same strategy that I've been taking for the Mets when I picked the Mets. I just picked their pitcher. Look who's on the mound tonight. Shohei Ohtani, the guy everyone's talking about. Let's put it that way. I'm going with Ohtani. Ohtani I bet he throws about 10 100-mile-an-hour fastballs. Maybe 700-mile-an-hour fastballs and a home run. But I'm serious. I'm picking the Angels, but I'm betting Ohtani on here for good luck. Then you got the Cubs and the Giants. Arrieta going against to be determined. It doesn't matter. I like the Giants. Again, wait till they name a starting pitcher to lock in this bet. Don't just throw money on something you don't know is going to pitch. But Cubs have been playing pretty well as of late. Gotten big things from Jock Peterson. I'm a big Jock guy, but I think the Giants are playing a little too well right now. I think they're still playing better than they actually are, but they better keep winning because guess who's coming? The Los Angeles Dodgers and the Padres. Padres aren't playing good baseball right now, even though they did pick up a win last night, but we'll talk about them right now. You got the Mets and the Padres. The Mets they're a AAA roster. They're a AAA team. You got Pete Alonso back. You got some things cooking. You got Kevin Pillar back. Great. You got Jacob deGrom. Jacob deGrom's not on the mound. You got David Lucchesi on the mound. I don't trust him at all. Blake Snell on the mound. I don't trust Blake Snell. Blake Snell has not pitched like the Blake Snell that we saw last year that was pissed that he got taken off the mound in the World Series. That Blake Snell is not showing up to play this year. But you know who I do trust on the San Diego Padres? At the plate, at least, not in the infield. He's going to be a universal DH very soon. Fernando Tatis Jr. Padres. Fernando Tatis Jr., big shot from him last night, led the Padres to a narrow win over the Mets. He does it again tonight. Padres deliver. Lock it up, San Diego in the nightcap. So that does it, guys, for today's episode of MLB Daily Picks. What do you think? Let me know at Tanner Kern on Instagram, at Tanner Kern _ on Twitter, at Sports 2.0 Network on Twitter and Instagram. We're 460 and 368 on the season. If you want to put a comment in the drop a comment and heckle me in any one of my baseball videos, please do that. But if you're going to talk about how I can't make picks, please show me your record, 98 games, over 500. I would really appreciate it, guys. Thank you for joining me today. That was MLB Daily Picks for June 4th. Hope everyone has a great day, and I'll talk to you at 3 o'clock for our Floyd Mayweather preview. Floyd Mayweather versus Logan Paul preview right here on the Sports 2.0 Network's YouTube channel.